this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your February 2019 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising signs. So Aries, for this reading, I am using the Wheel of the Year tarot deck. I'm also pulling you an overall guidance card, a love and relationship guidance card, and then a health and well-being guidance card for the month of February. Okay. So the overall energy for you guys for February is the Seven of Wands. So this is what I call that warrior spirit. So the Seven of Wands is a very passionate, courageous energy. This is someone who knows exactly what it is that they want. They're willing to fight for it. They're not going to back down or settle or quit. It's a very passionate, courageous energy. So underneath the Seven of Wands, interesting. Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, it could be a situation involving three people. Could be a work situation. Three of Swords can speak about loss and heartache. But it also speaks about disappointment. So for those of you that was like trying to land a new job here or be promoted, interesting, because we have the Ace of Cups, I have the Five of Wands, I could just keep going. So for some of you, this is maybe in regards to finding a new job or being promoted. There might have been disappointment with this, but you're not getting discouraged, not completely here. This is you going for it. This is you not backing down. You're not ready to quit. You're not going to with the Seven of Wands. So even if something didn't work out prior or there was disappointment, this is, you know, you still very passionate. And, you know, with the Seven of Wands, as long as you don't quit or change your mind or back down, you will be successful. So those of you that want to land a new job, or you want to manifest that Ace of Cups, just keep working hard and stay focused, because you will be successful. Here, right at the center, energy right at the start of February, I have the High Priestess with strength. So I think that some of you, Aries, absolutely know that you need to be strong here. You know, this is you intuitively knowing what it is that you have to do, knowing what it is that you have to do, but also I feel knowing that you will be successful, knowing that if, you know, you don't give up on this, that if you fight for what it is that you want, you will be successful, knowing that you have to be strong here. For some of you with strength, knowing that it's time for you to even take this bull by the horns, for you really to go within, you know, and find that inner strength or that courage. So here, you know, listen to your intuition right at the start of the month. Also, for those of you that this is work related, if this is on the job front, you know, with that Five of Wands, you might be dealing with competition. So High Priestess energy, if you feel the need to keep your ideas or your plans, to keep things to yourself, then do that, because that's advised. The High Priestess is someone who manifests quietly. So, you know, she's very quiet. She's even secretive. So if you feel the need to keep things to yourself, then do that. Here we do have strength, and obviously strength is an energy that's helping you. For some of you, I feel like this is you incredibly strong and very passionate here, and some of you are grabbing the bull by the horns. And it could be because previously you went through a difficult time. We do have the Ten of Swords here at your foundation. So you went through a difficult time, a difficult cycle, but the worst is behind you. So some of you, you're closing the door on a difficult time within your life. Now, you do have a couple of tens here, and so when I have tens, it's representing a cycle that's completing. The more tens I have, it just confirms that. So you have two tens here. So, you know, I'm definitely reading for some Aries that a cycle is completing. For some of you, it was a difficult one. In the recent past, I do have the Seven of Cups, which in January, you know, you could have been a little confused, a little emotional. This for me is like an emotionally scattered sort of energy. Also, this is you looking at those options, maybe narrowing it down. So, you know, we see you very passionate here. Some of you were maybe looking at your options as far as maybe helping your situation. Others, you know, this was you maybe looking at those options as far as you moving forward, because we know that you went through a difficult time with the Ten of Swords at your foundation. With the Seven of Cups in the recent past, and then we do have the Ten of Wands crowning you. So another 10 here. Crowning you, though, some of you might feel overwhelmed or stressed out, burdened by something, but still, with that being said, you're dealing with it. So those of you that are stressed out or something's weighing on you, something isn't the easiest for you to deal with, you are still dealing with it. And, you know, with that Seven of Wands energy, you know, not giving up. You know, very passionate about something, not giving up, even if it's weighing on you, even if you have a ton on your plate. If this is on the job front, you know, maybe you're trying to impress your employer, something like that, so you're taking on extra hours. So some of you might need to lighten your load, but I also know here that some of you won't. You may need to, but I know I'm speaking to some Aries that won't with this energy. And then coming up in the near future, we do have the Nine of Cups. So this could be a wish come true, but it's emotional abundance. So around the second week, you know, we have this emotional abundance here. So, you know, good times. You could be spending time with loved ones here at this time. Maybe some of you are finally lightening your load just a little bit here. You could be taking a little bit of time off of work, or maybe you're not picking up as many hours. For some of you, this could be a more social energy here at this time. But this is, you know, this is very positive, very, very positive. And, you know, energy coming up here around the third week, we have this Nine of Cups, but then we also have the Tower. So that's quite interesting. Which the Tower, energetically speaking, can be something happening very suddenly. Now, this is not automatically negative. For me, it can be either or, but energetically speaking, it can be something happening that you weren't expecting. It can be a very sudden energy. Now, for some of you, there could be, you know, something amazing happening here around this time. There could be a wish coming true. There could be something happening very suddenly for you. With the Tower here in this position. This also represents great change. Could be a shakeup. Now, sometimes this can be a shakeup that you're causing. You might want to shake things up. You could be doing something different here. You could be doing something that's shocking. So I see this always as going in either direction. For other Aries, a property, a building, a property might be significant. With the Ten of Wands, maybe you were like carrying 2 houses, you had 2 mortgages or something like that. Something's been a burden for you. It might have something to do with a property. Here in the position of how those around you are viewing you, we do have the Four of Swords, which is a healing energy. It's quite different from this energy here. And so this is around the third week. So for some of you, there could be something that's happening very suddenly, and it's allowing for this energy to come in, which we know that some of you maybe had a lot on your plate, that some of you needed to lighten your load. And so the Four of Swords can speak about a break, you resting, you recharging. Maybe some of you are taking some time off of work. And you know what? This could be you shaking it up. You could you know, be shocking your employer or someone in your life and you know, telling them that you want some time off of work. You're going on vacation. Maybe you're one of those people that never take a vacation, and you're taking a vacation in February. In the hopes and fears, I do have the Magician, which is you hoping to be successful with manifesting something new in your life. Maybe hoping that you have everything you need when it comes to this. This is an empowered energy. And here, energy that you're leaving the month of February with, going into March, we do have the Hanged Man, which is a patient energy. It's also a voluntary energy. So for those of you that are taking a break, this is a lot of independent energy. So some of you definitely could be spending some time alone. Definitely maybe even disconnecting from a situation. For those of you that are having to be patient at this time, or you're waiting, if you're in limbo and you're waiting on something, waiting on manifesting, you know, here at this time, maybe needing to have a more positive perspective, maybe needing to take a step back and look at the larger picture. There could be something that you're missing, something that could help you. With the High Priestess and the Hanged Man, you know, needing to listen to your intuition, definitely. The Hanged Man is someone who gains that enlightenment, but it only comes after this period, this limbo period, or after you going off and spending some time alone. Some of you could even be contemplating something here. But let's take a look at it. We will clarify this Hanged Man. For Aries, looking at the Hanged Man, this is energy that you're leaving the month of February with. So looking at the Hanged Man, all right, now let's take a look at the Tower. So clarifying the Tower for Aries. Interesting. My goodness, Aries. Okay. So looking at the Hanged Man, we have the Seven of Swords, the Four of Rods, and then the King of Pentacles. So you could be an Aries, Taurus, cusper. You might have Earth in your chart as well, but this is very interesting. For other Aries, this is something on the home front or something to do with career, finances. Seven of Swords, you know, maybe some of you feel wronged or cheated in some way. If there is something to do with a home, a property, you know, maybe it's a family matter. The Seven of Swords can be you feeling as though maybe someone is shady or someone is trying to get away with something or cheat you in some way. The Hanged Man is you needing to take a step back and disconnect emotionally, mentally, just be for, you know, a short period of time. Just be, and that enlightenment, that spiritual guidance will come through for you, but needing to take a step back, needing to ground your energies, maybe needing to really look at something closely as well. So very interesting. Looking at the Tower, we have the Tower again. So we have the Tower, Justice, the Three of Rods, and then I felt the need to pull another card. We have the Three of Swords. So we have two threes. Maybe someone is lying or cheating. Maybe there is a situation involving three people. So that doesn't mean a love triangle, especially for those of you that this is a family matter, maybe something to do with a property. Maybe it's a legal battle. You know, there could be a situation involving three people here. But with Justice, you know, Justice is a karmic energy. So if someone wronged you with the Seven of Swords, if someone wronged you or lied to you, justice will be served. You know, if you have a legal matter that's ongoing, there's still more work that needs to be done here. But Seven of Wands, strength, you know, needing to be strong. Even if your heart is broken or you went through some sort of loss already, you know, here justice will be served. So things are going to be made right and fair for all parties, but maybe some of you still need to invest that time, that energy. You know, there's still more work that's needed, but, you know, if someone wronged you in some way, Aries, they will not get away with it. Let's pull you an additional guidance card. Some of you could be waiting on like a contract, waiting on maybe a deal, and again, it could have something to do with property. All right, so I'm going to look at all of these because I feel like, you know, you need the additional guidance. Now I'm also pulling you, this is a Whispers of Love Oracle card. But as always, over on Vimeo, I do have the Love Tarot Forecast for February posted over there if you are interested. That link is below. All right. And then now focusing on health and well-being for Aries for February. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. So overall additional guidance, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. And, you know, that's that Seven of Wands energy, Aries. So you know what's right. You know what it is that you deserve. If you were wronged in some way, maybe some of you are going to take legal action with justice, or maybe some of you need to. But don't back down. You know, go for what it is that you feel you deserve or what you feel is right. Don't settle. Transformation, you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So don't back down. You are going through great change. You will get through this. Start delegating. Ask others to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. And we have this 10 of Wands. So some of you, you know, you need to ask for help or you need to lighten this load. Looking at love life, we have action, speak loudly, express your love through actions. So those of you partnered, maybe needing to express your love, action, speak loudly here in February. If there's someone that you're interested in, for those of you that are single, if there's someone that you're interested in, maybe needing to show them that you're interested. Maybe even needing to ask them out. So very interesting. And then looking at health and well-being, we do have alternative medicine. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. So for those of you that have been dealing with, you know, a health problem, maybe needing to seek out alternative medicine. So this might be something that can help. Sometimes even, you know, trying like alternative remedies for yourself. You know, there's different oils, there's, you know, there's different things that you can use, you know, even natural remedies. For those of you that haven't tried, you know, natural remedies, that's looked at as like an alternative. So if you haven't tried, you know, different things from the earth, natural remedies, you know, I would give that a go here. So if you have something bothering you on the health front, this might be something that can help you. All right, Aries, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I want to wish you guys a great month. Take care.